The keys were allegedly left in this vehicle. Someone else jumped in and took off. Now we're starting to see that slow traffic. So we may see some rather dicey driving. It's up ahead. It's really jammed up right around Western. Very, very slow. And now it is getting log jammed here. Southbound side of the 101, just past Western. We may see this driver attempt to get off. Obviously, a lot of innocent people just trying to get home from work here, all stuck in their cars watching this come up behind them. Okay, we're getting off the freeway, exiting the freeway at Vermont. This is Vermont off the 101 freeway. He's putting his blinker on, turning as if there's just nothing going on behind him, although there's a whole lot going on behind him. Again, not seeing those wild things that we see in some other pursuits. This person signaling looks like being polite and not really going too fast. We haven't seen speeds too high. We're averaging around 65 or so. This car really stuck in some bad traffic. So we're in the heart of Hollywood. Northbound side of the 101. I believe we're just past Sunset. We may be getting off here. It looks like that's Sunset Boulevard. Trying to exit perhaps. Yes, we're exiting at Sunset Boulevard from the northbound side of the 101 freeway. A lot of movie studios, production facilities through here, a lot of offices, and of course residences, a lot of apartment buildings. So if you live in this part of Hollywood, try to stay off the street and stay out of the way of this situation. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going through the mind of this driver. We are now on Hollywood Boulevard, westbound from Bronson, heading right into the heart of Hollywood. Now, to give you an idea of what's ahead, if they stay on Hollywood Boulevard, they'll get right smack dab in the busiest section of Hollywood at tourist time here. Hollywood and Highland, that whole area, the Pantages Theater will be coming up. Some kind of smoke or something, I'm not sure what that was. I still not showing any signs of stopping, except for red lights, by the way. But we have LAPD officers getting out of their vehicles and acting as this might end, but we have not seen that happen. We see a thumbs up from the driver. We've seen some kind of spray come out, whether it was hairspray or something like that. And this is one of those pursuits that's getting kind of bizarre because we're slow speed, obeying traffic laws, not pulling over, not obeying the police, but we're now heading into a really congested tourist area where there are going to be a lot of people, at least to witness this pursuit, if not involved in the ending of it. This is at Cahuenga, westbound side of Hollywood Boulevard. He's got a red light right now. He or she doesn't, no. That looks like we're continuing here westbound because the light turned green. There's the Hollywood Walk of Fame to your left, and a lot of people obviously make this their destination when they visit Los Angeles, and now a lot of tourists are going to get to see what LA is somewhat notorious for sometimes, these pursuits. You can see we're starting to get into an area where there are a lot of tourists. People doing selfies with a pursuit in the background. And this continues westbound side of Hollywood Boulevard, getting away from Highland. There's looks like a TV cameraman getting in there. We've seen people take selfies. So this is one of those pursuits that's just kind of getting weird. That's our spike strip. The spike strip just laying there. So this is an interesting situation. We don't usually see a spike strip just laying there waiting for the driver to roll over it, and the driver's going to go around it. There's another spike strip. So this one they're not going to have the luck to get around, it looks like, because these officers have the ability to pull it across at the very last second. So I would say this pursuit is pretty close to being done. It's bizarre that there are so many people in the middle of a situation that is essentially a standoff with officers' guns drawn up. Now we're turning around, possibly eastbound side. Now that may not be what the LAPD is going to let happen, to see this pursuit go eastbound on Hollywood Boulevard, but that's where this driver may be taking it. More spike strips. It's rare that you see a pursuit where police have so many opportunities to put out spike strips. Doors opening. We are at Highland, eastbound side of Hollywood Boulevard. The door's opening now. We've seen the window open. We've seen the person signaling, and I could have sworn at one point I saw some sort of spray being sprayed out, like hairspray or something. And a lot of officers here. The door's open. If the car moves forward, it runs over a spike strip. If it moves backward, it runs over a spike strip. So now we will see. It looks like this person may be attempting to surrender.
Oh, no!
We have a suspect running. Oh, this is going to be close.
To watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The Chase is on.